But okay, so after they finish apprenticeship, do you employ them, or do they have a
That's
certificate
right.
or something that you give to them in case they decide to go work for another company, something they can show of their skills, what they have learned from you?
That's right. As I said earlier, I have got two dreams. One of the dreams, as I said, is I want Sierra Leone to be on the map as being one of the African countries who have actually manufactured an electric car. And my second dream is to take these guys out of the street, give them skills, and to encourage other people. There are people out there who have got the same opportunity, who have got power to do what I'm doing now. Because skills move country forward. And like the president was saying, encouraging education, skills, and technology is what makes country a country. But there are guys out there who are healthy enough who could go through this thing. So one thing that we encourage the others in the street is to see these guys getting involved in this. They were all in the street. Now they are in here. They have done so much, and they are out there getting good jobs. So it's a two-track approach. I'm not really worried who stays or who goes, because as you know, we have to give people's right. See, I'm not paid for training them, so I am doing it for my country. I am doing it to save these guys and to also make something, make my country proud.
I
You
do
know,
understand that, sir. But as you stated, at the end of the day, we all need to survive. Now, them doing
that's
this
right.
apprenticeship with you, you know, at the end of the apprenticeship, how long is it for? And what's the reward? What's the ending reward? Do they get employment with your company or some sort of certificate as to show what they have achieved?
Well, the apprenticeship scheme which I've already set up is for them to work with company. Because if we are manufacturing on a large scale, we need more professionals, more skillful guys. So I am actually training them to work for the company. You see?
Okay, so there is employment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's talk about this battery that can charge the home. And also it can take up to 16 to 18 people.
Yeah. You mean
Explain that.
the one that you mean the vehicle we just fabricated? You mean the prototype?
The prototype, correct.
Yeah, the prototype can take it's a 8 seater vehicle, and it can take up to well, if it's in Africa, maybe up to 20 people. It depends on the license of whatever the thing is in every country. But yes, it does take 16 people, and I say the type of battery we use, it can last for about 30 to 6 years, and you don't have to worry about engine oil or except your tires and all these things. And as I'm talking to you, my partner is very good with software design, and so he's actually trying to work on other software that you can like be in your veranda and control the car from your mobile phone. So
Controlling
we are
your
working on that.
vehicle from your mobile
Yeah,
phone. Explain that. How
that's
does
right.
that work?
That's yeah. He's working on that now. At the
Okay.
moment, he can control it from the laptop. So we are trying to that it will work with your mobile phone. It's something that it will update itself. That's the plan. That it will update itself. You can have download other software on it because it's a straight up.
Wow.
So this is something we're doing that nobody has ever done. That's the dream. So
Absolutely. So
and
basically, if I'm in the studio right now, I can control my vehicle to move it, as in reverse.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
So in case I lose my phone, I lost my phone, somebody else finds this phone. So they're liable to steal my vehicle, or is there a code that you have to enter to start the vehicle?
Well, if we are going into marketing and production, there is always a way that because you might have a password, you will have to have a password to access your vehicle from your phone. So that password only belongs to you. Nobody else can mess with it. So even when you lost your phone, someone have to have your password to go into this because it's gonna work. It's not just like the phone. You have the software downloaded in your phone, and you have an access that software. So if nobody hasn't got that access code, he cannot get into it.
Okay. Well, Mr. Vandi worked for, his company's name is Turbo Electronic.
Turbo
Electric.
electric.
Yeah, Turbo
Yeah,
Electric. So are you getting any
yeah.
funding from the government? How are you funding this project?
I
Because being
haven't
that
got any
you're
funding from.
employing the youth, you're supporting these youths, you know, how is this
Yeah.
going?
The truth is, I haven't met anyone and asked for any funding or haven't applied for any funding.
So
As
you're
I
looking
told you
for
before,
investors.
that's right. I am looking for ways like, yes, investors and all these things. But as I told you earlier, in the West, you can write a project, and people look at the project, they see some sense in it, and then they can give you like grants and all this to work on it. So that's the opposite in Africa. In Africa, people want to see the reality before they can get into it. So, and I have heard stories of people who have come to set up this kind of thing, but there is no success story. They can't get funding. So someone was asking me, how am I doing it? I said, well, I want to turn this narrative to a real dream. So if I happen to meet whoever is concerned, the government or anything, they will come see what is happening. They will come in the ground on the ground, see what is happening. They see it's real. Because and I don't blame whoever the investors or government is trying to control this thing, because people can go and say, I want to do this, I can do this, to get the money and disappear. So there has to be some kind of guarantee. They come, they see, yes, it's real. You see, so that is the kind of thing I'm doing. And if I can at least be able to go that far, to start this thing, train these guys, feed them every day, give them incentive. I know if they happen to step in, they will be a success story. You see,
So
so
you,
that's the whole thing.
I do apologize. So now I'm speaking from an investor's, perspective. So you own 50% and your partner owns 50%, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so the investors that are coming in, are you selling your shares or is it he selling his shares? How is that being done?
Yes, yes. We are actually selling shares now. If you go to our website turboelectric.com, you can see all our activities and everything we are standing for, and you can see all the information about buying shares, or if you want to be a partner to this company. So all the informations are on our website turboelectric.com.
Okay. Well, we are going to watch some of your videos. Now, the videos that we have, I see some of the youths in, Sierra Leone, and also I see you test driving one of the vehicles, one of your protocol, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
um, in actuality, the vehicle was not moving; it was being pushed.
No, well, one of the videos with the youths by it was actually a generator which I made from. It is an engine and gearbox. It is from a Ford Transit 2.5 diesel. So I actually give it a gearbox and then give it a motor to give me electricity. Why did I give it a gearbox? As you know, everything I want to do have to be innovation. It's quite strange to see a generator with a gearbox. What happened is there are difference between generators and motor engines. The engines which goes in the vehicle has got a vent system. The area dynamics is made to cool down the engine as you go on the road. So because I decided to make it stationary, I give it a gearbox, and of course it got a cooling fan. Now there are two-way generators. Well, one way. The alternator which produces electricity is always working straight to the flywheel. So the engine goes at 1,500 reps per minute, 1,500 times every minute, and the alternator goes 1,500 reps per every minute.
Wow.
So what happens for you to get your power? You will have to raise the engine higher. And what happens, because it's stationary and you rev it higher, it will cause an overheating, and that will wear the engine quickly, because it's meant to run so that it will cool down. So that's why I give it a gearbox. So I have to select my gears to the top gear, which is gear 5, because the gearbox determines the speed of a vehicle. So when I select gear 5 of the vehicle, my engine will run at low speed, but then the gear will give me an increased speed of 2,000 reps per minute when it's at gear 5.
Okay, so let's have a let's have a look at these videos that you sent, because I would love the viewers to see.
Yeah.
Right. My name is Festus Vandi. I'm from Sierra Leone, Eastern Province. I have been in this country for some couple of years, and my purpose of coming to this country was actually to improve on my technology so that I can take that back home and impact that knowledge on the youths coming up. I have been to Sierra Leone a couple of times, and I could see that all these youths are just like in the street, little boys selling cold waters and all the things.
Yes.
So the whole idea of me getting into this project is to actually improve on my techniques so that I can go back to Sierra Leone and start doing stuff like this.
So can you just tell us a little bit about this project, because I must say I'm blown away when I saw it. I've never done a video before.
Right.
I'm a young entrepreneur myself, and one thing that really excites me is innovation. So when I saw this, I'm blown away.
Well,
so
this is just a top up. I have been doing a motor mechanic for 10 years.
Oh.
I had my own garage. I started very little and then have a very big one which can accommodate about 10 cars.
Wow.
And then I scaled and come down that unit, and I was there for 3 years. And this guy who actually initiated this project is called Graham. He's an English guy. So his dream was to project this thing, but for 10 years he's been looking for an engineer who can actually project this thing for him. So he designed it, and that's the design. That's the design.
So can you get the design for me?
On the screen there? That's how he designed it. But he's been looking for good engineers for the past 10 years. He couldn't get someone. So he talked to me. He said, if I can do that. I said, yeah, this is my job. So basically, I started this project from start. Everything we are doing is something that nobody has ever done. So that is basically what I'm doing. So this, as you can see, is full of batteries. It's 99 batteries. Just the normal batteries for cars, right? And this motor is a Tesla motor. It's 500 horsepower.
Wow.
So Tesla developed this motor, and you got the Tesla cars.
Yes.
But unfortunately, they can only go like for 120 or 30 miles per charge. Then you will have to pull out and then charge again.
Yes.
So what we're basically doing is we are trying to develop that technology that this will go 400 miles per charge.
Wow.
So this motor is a 3-phase motor. Is 415 volts. So 33 battery can actually run this motor and take you for 120, 30 miles. So what we have basically done, as you can see, is 33 batteries per row. So when you go to 120 miles, they will automatically change to the next 33. And then you go another 120 miles, it change to the next 33.
So it's more than quadruple.
That's right. Yeah. So as you go, once that one start getting weaker, then it change over. But what we are doing is everything we are doing, we don't want to copy, or like some people will go take an old car, cut it down, and so everything, as you can do, from suspension. These are all, I made everything.
Wow.
And the first thing I did first, in the beginning, I had to give it a single suspension. But this is so heavy, it's about 2 tons already. So when I gave it a single suspension, as soon as I drop it down, it couldn't carry the weight. So I start to think like, hello, what will I do? Then I begin to think like, okay, let me carry, 2 men can carry 1 leg. So that's how I developed this technology. Like I put 2 square springs here. And we call this wishbone. So before I made a single wishbone, so that can shoot up. So this upper wishbone and lower wishbone, so they can pull each other together as it goes. So that's what I have done on all the...
So that's the front?
No, this is the back.
Oh, this is, no, the front is down.
Yeah, the front is there. As you can see, all this drive shaft, I had to do conversion here to extend it. You see, this one adjusts the weight to align it. So, this is the front of the vehicle. As you can see, I've already done the steering wheel. And this is the acceleration pedal. You this one, and then as you go like this, it gives you the speed.
It's already been tested and it's working.
It's been tested. It's working. And that's the brakes. If I go many times, you see?
It's stopped.
Yeah.
Oh,
you see?
yeah.
So all is working now. I did everything, as you can see. So this is the front bit of the car. Now,
it's like a big truck.
It's a big truck. It's a people's carrier. It's very big. It's massive. And what I have done, I look at 20, 50 years back. There are like the new system on cars now. There are so many things that making cars stop. I feel very sorry for my colleague mechanics in Africa because they haven't got the technology on these new inventions. So what I have done, like this is called the brake caliper. 20, 30 years back, all cars just had this, you see. But now they have brought some other things called servo, which have to work with gear to make your ABS and all these things. So I have done everything manual. Because what we are thinking, me and my friend, is we are hoping to go to Sierra Leone, if possible, and start doing these things there.
I'm really, really excited about that when I hear you speak our local language.
Yeah,
so I was already blown away, and then I hear you speak Creole.
Yeah.
Then I knew, oh, yeah, it's Sierra Leone.
Yeah, I'm Sierra Leone.
Yeah, and at this time, the governments have actually launched the DSTI, so they are basically...
I have heard about it, and I'm so happy. I have been speaking.
Okay. Wow. That is a big truck. So you made every part in that vehicle from scratch.
That's right.
Okay, so how do you come about, on this technology, got a battery? Did Tesla give you permission to use the technology?
No, well, I only used the motor for trial reasons, but all the suspension and everything I didn't copy from anyone. Because I've been working on vehicles, I know how the system works. I know how suspension works. I know how brake works. I know all the dynamics, the mechanisms, and everything. So I just tried to make it my own way. I didn't copy anybody, anything. We actually just use the motor for trial case because we are thinking to start making our own induction motor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the website where people can have a view of, the vehicles that you're working on? And also, how can our viewers reach you that want to invest or, want to support you in this venture?
It's a Turbo Electric. It's turboelectric.com. That's the website.
So it's turboelectric.com, correct?
.com. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. That's the website.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman grew up poor, needed to get himself back to school, just a follow-up of his story. Became a farmer because his mother couldn't afford to send him to school. He decided it. He told his mom, I need to go to school. I need to further my education. He was sent to Freetown, which indeed he got beat with a saw, and at the age of 14, carrying 50-pound bag rice on his back. He left that, started selling kerosene. A lot of you that don't know what kerosene is oil that is used to fuel the lamps back in Africa. So he was carrying it on his head, trying to provide for himself to make, ends meet and go back to school. And he achieved that. He went to school. Unfortunately, he was not able to go any further as college. Luckily, he met a gentleman who took him to JPM, and he was able to work with them, get a trade, eventually found his way to London, but always went back home due to the love that he has for the youths. And every time he goes back to Africa, he's able to construct a company and support the youths. So eventually he had to come back to London to earn a living so he can support his projects. And now he's in contact with a gentleman named Graham North, who he has partners with to make Sierra Leone be an auto manufacturing country, and which you need our blood you for, and also being able to give these youths, young people, something, a trade where they can become professionals at down the line, and you're going to give them jobs, taking them off the streets. I applaud you on that as well, sir. So as the show is coming to an end, Mr. Vandi, it's been really a pleasure to have you here. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers?
Yes, there is a lot, but I will just make it brief because I would want them to listen to my story first, because not everyone is meant to go to a higher degree, higher education. And you don't have to think because I didn't go to university and that's the end of me. There is always a way to change your dreams. You can change your dreams from poverty to something. I was very poor. I came from a poor home, but I had a dream. And I followed the dream. Because I followed that dream, I believe in that dream, makes me what I am today. So you don't have to be like PhD or so. And let me tell you something. There is a difference between engineering. You've got engineers who can design on computers, sit on their tables and design anything. But if you take them to the field, they cannot do a single thing. You see? So there is no way that professional engineer who has got his master's or PhD on engineering, who just built computers, can work without the man on the field who is actually good at the practical side of it. So I'm encouraging everyone, be you poor in whatever situation you are, try to go through some apprenticeship. And I also want to talk to the government as well to try to make some kind of scheme, as I have done, that these youths can go through apprenticeship, train them adequately. But that would have to start from the foundation. Who are the foundations? We already have skilled guys who need to top up. What are the top up? We have carpenters, we got good mechanics, we have all these guys, but they have problem of finishing. A finished product that will attract you. If you look at some of the sofas that come from England or America, haven't got strong woods as we do. Our carpenters do the same thing, but they have problem with that good finish. You see, so this is why I stand for good finish, proper job. Something reliable, not in a rush, customer satisfaction in whatever you do. So I want to encourage everyone that you can still make it. If you didn't go to university, there are other ways you can do. Get out of the street, find somewhere, get yourself attached. And if you want any advice, you can call me on 078-031-208. Or just go to my Facebook page, Festus Vandi. You can get all the information you want and contact me. I'm always ready to help. So that's all I have to say.
I absolutely love that, because I am a big, advocate for youths. I believe in them, and anyone that associates with me, anyone that knows me, know how strong I feel about these youths, these young people, because tomorrow they are to lead the future for the next generation. They are to be the leaders. So if we don't empower them now, how can they be leaders of tomorrow? So I applaud you for acknowledging them, and also I hope the President Bio, I hope that someone in the government is listening who's going to adhere to this and take action. Because if we don't acknowledge these youths, then what good is the country? Well, again,
right.
Please give us your website.
Sorry?
The website, your website.
Yeah, it's turboelectric.com.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is on a mission to do something that has not been done. He's on a mission to also support the youths of Sierra Leone. And I cannot put enough emphasis on it that we need to come together and push our country forward. We cannot just say, wait, the government is going to do it. We as the people, we as the children of Sierra Leone need to take a stand. The gentleman's website again is turboelectric.com. Please reach out to him, support him as he's supporting our country and our children, our brothers and our sisters as well. I thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Mr. Vandi, I thank you, sir, for being on the show. It's a pleasure. And I admire someone like you who's taken such a step from everything that you have been through to who you have become now. You are truly a hero to many. And I applaud you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you again. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. And may God be with you, bless you throughout the week. And may you continue to grow. And may you see the blessing in what this gentleman is doing. I thank you again. Have a good night, Sierra Leone, all over the world.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.